Hey guys, this is Trisha from Sugar and Spice Photography, and I had done a tutorial a while back on brown eyes, and it did not turn out the way I wanted it to. So I have my little fairy model here, and I'm going to go ahead and do another one, because like I said, I just wasn't happy, and I had a lot of people asking, where did their tutorial go? So here we go again. Alright. Brown eyes is probably one of the hardest things as far as eye colors go to edit, and as you can see, she has super dark eyes. So the first step that I'm going to do, I've already done some skin retouching on her. I know this is a really close cropped image, but it's actually going on a very specific product. So the first thing I'm going to do is it's basically just dodging and burning, and then I go back in and add, some more detail. I always make a second layer. I always make a second layer just to be safe. And I'm actually just going to turn this one off. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is grab my dodge tool. And, I usually leave exposure at about 50, and we're going to start on shadows. And I'm just going to start going around her eye. And you don't want to do it too much, obviously, because it's going to take out your eye color. I don't really use a lot of the eye actions. A lot of them, to me, tend to look kind of alien. So, alright, I'm going to go into my midtones. Just going to go back in there. Finally, my highlights. And I'm going to actually bring up this catch lights a little bit also while I'm in there. And just go in and touch up where I need to. Alright, so there's that. And you can already see before they were super dark. That was the before, and here's the after so far. Alright. I'm actually going to take my burn tool, and I want it really small, and for this one, I'm going to go back to my shadows. I'm just going to go over the darker areas in her eye, because I really want her eye to pop. When you're using the burn tool, it's a good idea to keep it really low as far as your exposure up here goes, because you don't want to overdo it. And I'm going to go in on her pupils, darken that area up. Okay, so as you can see, I actually did it a little bit too dark right here. So I'm actually going to back up and do this again, because like I said, I got it a little bit too dark. Darker than I wanted it to. And I've got a pretty small brush going. I want to get her pupils again. Alright. I'm going to go to my midtones and just lightly go in around her eye to kind of bring out some of those other deeper tones. And highlights. Alright. So there you go. Alright. That's about where I would want it. Because her eyes are so dark, you really can't, bring out too much lightness, or it's just going to end up looking like a little bit of a blob. You can see here, it's a little undetailed, just her eyes are so close, but so I'm actually going to go in and use one of my actions really quick. It's one of the MK Heart and Soul actions, and it is dramatic details. If you don't have this, you could probably just go in and do a sharpening mask over that area. And I'm just going to do it just to add a little bit of detail right back in around her eyes. And there's some spots I do not want to highlight. There's a lot of these little catch lights in her eyes. I don't want to overdo it. All right, I'm gonna turn this layer down just a little bit. All right. So there you go. And I'm actually going to combine these two. I'm going to merge them. And you have the before and the after. So yeah, it's pretty simple. Just dodging and burning is really the best way to do dark eyes, in my opinion. You know, when you have blue or green, it's a little bit easier to enhance their eyes. And remember, you don't want them to look like aliens, so, you know, go light on everything. Sometimes I might even take this and turn down my other layer if it's too much. That's the good thing about having that backup layer. And I would actually be pretty happy with it about right there. So yeah, that's it. I hope this helped you, and enjoy. Thank you.